Imagine tossing nearly a third of your paycheck directly into the trash. Sounds absurd, right? But according to the United Nations, one third of all food produced for human consumption is wasted. That's an astronomical amount of food going directly from our plates into the garbage. This is a global issue, impacting not only our wallets, but also our environment. Food waste contributes to climate change by producing harmful greenhouse gases. It's like throwing money into a fire and watching it burn, assisting to the heat of our planet. So what can we do about this? Think about every time you discard a half-eaten meal or let produce rot in your fridge. Each time, you're essentially throwing away cash. It's like having a hole in your pocket that drains your hard-earned money. Now imagine if we could save that wasted food and money. Let's uncover some clever tips to do just that. Our first chapter opens in a typical household kitchen. The key to unlocking significant savings lies in a simple yet powerful tool: meal planning. Imagine this: you're standing in your kitchen, staring at a fridge full of food, yet you have no idea what to make for dinner. Sounds familiar, right? That's where the art of meal planning comes in. Planning your meals for the week or even the month can drastically reduce those stressful moments. And it's not just about peace of mind. Meal planning is a game changer in preventing food waste and unlocking significant savings. So, how does it work? First, think about what meals you and your household enjoy. Make a list, categorize them into breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Next, consider your schedule. Do you have late nights at work? Are there days when you'll be eating out? Plan your meals around your week, not the other way around. Then, make a shopping list based on your meal plan and stick to it. This prevents impulsive buying of items you don't need, which often leads to waste and unnecessary spending. And remember, be flexible. Life happens. If you didn't get to make that lasagna on Tuesday, it's okay to shift it to Wednesday. With a well-structured meal plan, you can save food, time, and most importantly, money. So the next time you're lost in the kitchen, remember this: a little planning can go a long way. Chapter 2 takes us to a bustling supermarket, where smart shopping can make a world of difference in our food budget. In the grand theater of saving money on food, one of the main acts is smart shopping. This isn't just about hunting down deals or clipping coupons. It's about strategic planning and intentional decision making. A shopping list is your first line of defense against overspending. By knowing exactly what you need, you avoid the pitfalls of impulse purchases and unnecessary extras. Think of your shopping list as a roadmap. It guides you through the aisles, leading you to the items you need and steering you clear of the ones you don't. Buying in bulk can also be a budget saver, especially for non-perishable items. Think pasta, rice, and canned goods. These items have a long shelf life and are often cheaper per unit when bought in larger quantities. But remember, buying in bulk is only cost-effective if you'll use the items before they expire. And let's not forget the beauty of seasonal and local produce. Not only does it taste better, but it's usually cheaper too. When fruits and vegetables are in season, they're abundant, and thus less expensive. Plus, buying local supports your community's economy. Avoiding impulse purchases is the final piece of the smart shopping puzzle. Don't be swayed by flashy sales or enticing treats at the checkout line. Stick to your list and your budget. Remember, a smart shopper is a money-saving shopper. Our final chapter brings us back home, where the battle against food waste continues. We've talked about planning meals and shopping smartly. But what happens when you've brought all that fresh produce, dairy, and meat into your kitchen? Firstly, we need to understand how to store our food properly. Improper storage is a major culprit behind food spoilage. Fruits and vegetables, for instance, have specific storage needs. Some thrive in the cool, dark environment of the refrigerator, while others prefer the warmth of your kitchen counter. Educate yourself about the best storage methods for different types of food. It's a small step that can greatly extend the shelf life of your groceries. Then, let's talk about leftovers. Many of us have a habit of pushing leftover food to the back of the fridge, only to rediscover it when it's far too late. Instead, try to view leftovers not as remnants of a meal, but as ingredients for your next culinary creation. Roast chicken can be transformed into a delicious chicken salad, while yesterday's pasta can find new life in a tasty frittata. Be creative and adventurous in your kitchen. Not only will you minimize waste, but you might also discover some new favorite dishes in the process. Lastly, it's crucial to understand expiration dates. Best by, sell by, and use by dates are often misunderstood, leading to unnecessary food waste. Best by and sell by dates are more about peak quality than safety. Most foods are still safe to eat a few days past these dates. Use by dates are more critical, but even then, your senses are often the best judge. If it looks good, smells good, and tastes good, it probably is good. By minimizing food waste, we're not just saving money, we're also contributing to a more sustainable world. And that's a cause worth fighting for, don't you think? So there we have it. A story of saving money by being smart about our food. We've journeyed through the shocking reality of food waste and discovered that we can all make a difference. Every morsel saved is a penny earned, and it doesn't take much to start making an impact. We mentioned meal planning. Remember how we talked about planning your meals ahead of time? This not only helps you stick to a budget, but also reduces the chances of impulse buying. It's about making a list and sticking to it, being aware of what's in your pantry, and making the most of it. It's about being strategic and using leftovers creatively to whip up new meals. And let us not forget those delicious slow cooker meals that can stretch $1 and save time too. Then we moved on to smart shopping. It's not just about buying what's on sale, but about being a conscious consumer. It's about understanding the cost per unit, buying in bulk when it makes sense, and choosing seasonal produce. We learned that sometimes the generic brand is just as good as the name brand, and that's okay. And finally, we delved into minimizing food waste. We learned that food isn't just something to be eaten, but a resource to be respected. By storing food correctly, understanding expiration dates, and composting, we can make the most of what we have and reduce our environmental footprint. Just imagine the potential savings. It's like putting money back in your pocket, one meal at a time. And the environmental benefits, priceless. But now the story isn't over. It's just beginning, and you're the author. So how will you implement these clever tips to save money on food in your life? Are you ready to embrace the art of meal planning, to shop smarter, and to minimize food waste? How will you implement these tips in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more money-saving tips. Check out my next video that YouTube suggests, and I'll see you on the other side.